unfortunately, and I did not.
Unfortunately, you're one of the greatest of all time. How about relax?
And I'm very critic about myself, Joe, and yeah, but
Well, you've added
it always can be better, right?
But that's always one of the reasons why champions are champions, is that they are self-critical. That's what makes, if you just think everything you do is amazing and you don't have any room for improvement, I think some of the reason why champions become champions is this terrible discomfort of like analyzing themselves and like not liking certain aspects of what they're doing, finding flaws in their technique, or watching a tape. I shouldn't have got hit with that. Why is that? Like, you get crazy and angry, and then you train harder. The people that are self-satisfied, they're like really easily satisfied with their work. They never reach the level of champion because they don't feel that horrible discomfort when you're looking at yourself and you don't like what you see.
Yeah, and my friend C.T. Fletcher says that.
Shout out to C.T. I love that dude.
He's the man.
Iron addicts for life.
Big inspiration for me.
I love him.
And he says to me, the day that you're satisfied, choose to do something else.
Yeah.
Because, and it's a little bit what happened to me in fighting. I made peace with it. I wanted to come back for Khabib because it was... So, for a fighter, the scariest thing sometimes is the most exciting thing to do. And it's a problem that never been solved before. But to come back for another guy and fight for another title, if I win, it's going to be another one after, and another one, and another one. And I'm going to turn 40 years old. And I hate to admit it, Joe, and I refuse to accept it. But, man, sometimes I think my best years might be behind me.
Well, listen, you're retired.
I just said it.
Okay. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. I'm not done. No.
But are you done? Well, Dana, you're hearing him right now.
No.
Let's make it happen. But Khabib is done as well. And Khabib is, what is he, 32? I think Khabib is 32 or 33.
That's right.
So he's in his athletic prime. How old is Khabib? Find out how old Khabib is. I believe he's either 32 or 33.
Yeah, but it's different for everybody. Some people reach their prime at 25, some people at 22, some people at 35. Look at Blachowicz. He's incredible.
Yes, I know. 38 years old, and he's dominating the light heavyweight division. I think for Khabib, it was also a promise that he made to his mother. And I think that's where it lies. When his father died, he told his mother this is going to be the last fight, and then he fought Justin Gaethje.
Yeah.
And they said that's it.
And I understand why, because fighting takes a lot out of you and takes a lot out of the people who loves you.
Yeah.
Because you play basketball, you play baseball, you don't play fighting. And the outcome of a failure, could be very, very bad. You know what I mean? It's not like you lose a game of basketball or something like that. You lose a fight, it can have huge repercussion on your health, your well-being, but also your income and your family and everything.
Sure, like Stipe's loss to Ngannou. When you watch that loss, that's a horrible price that he paid. When he got knocked out, and you see him out cold, and Francis hits him with that hammer fist after he KO'd him with the left hook. That's a horrible place to be. And if that's your child, you think of Khabib's mother looking at him, and if that's your child, that's a terrible thing to watch.
That's right. But I think psychologically for a fighter, it's hard to come back from a knockout, but it's probably harder to come back from a fight where you've been dominated and broken for 5 rounds, like where you clearly know that you did not belong there with the, like for example, like Khabib's, that's his style. That's why I'm saying he's the scariest guy.
Right.
He can knock you out, submit you, but if he wins the fight, it's very less likely that it's going to be on a punch that clips you. It can happen, but it's going to be on a very dominant performance.
He's going to maul you.